If you're a leader and you're struggling with time management, perhaps you're struggling because there is a gap between productivity and busyness. So many of us have a lot of things on our agenda, and as a matter of fact, our to-do list gets bigger and bigger and bigger. We add things on our to-do list. And let me lead you in on a secret. Well, we don't have to do everything which is on our to-do list. Our days are equal. And you could see them as suitcases. How come that some people pack more in their days than others? What do they do? Well, they have closed the gap between busyness and productivity. We call this the 80-20 gap. There is a Pareto Principle that says that basically 20% of your activities will give you 80% of your return, of your results. But it pays to know who or what are those 20% and who are those 20% people that should get your time and resources as a leader. So if you're struggling with time management, if you feel you're too busy, then you're probably suffering from this gap. There is a gap between you being busy, I'm sure you're busy, and you being productive. So this is the 80-20 productivity gap that we have to close. So when I work with leaders, I take them through some of our priority management tools. We call this to be proactive priorities. And one of them is the 80-20 principle. We help them identify what are the top 20% activities that they should be focusing on. And when they focus on those things, how do we make sure that those are the things that will give them the greatest return? And if they have a team that they manage and they coach one-on-one, where should they spend their time? Because oftentimes there is the more needy people on our team that ask for more of our time. And I'm not saying to not help them. What I'm saying is that between you and them, there might be 2 or 3 other people that could help them. Is it really the best investment of your time to spend time coaching the newest employee on the team? Or should you coach the top 20% of producers on your team so they, at their turn, can coach the next batch, and those people can coach the newcomer? I see leaders making this mistake all the time. So if you're struggling with time management, with priorities, maybe you're suffering from this gap. And I'll be more than happy to share some of our resources with you and help you bridge that gap. Because unless you do it, you're going to be busy. But are you productive?